Welcome to CSBJ Radio. CSBJ Radio is the premier online business talk radio show in the Southeast. CSBJ proactively connects, informs, and engages its listeners in all aspects of small business. Discover the entrepreneur in you with CSBJ Radio. Now, here's your host, Greg Wilson.
Hello. Welcome to another edition of CSBJ Radio. Today is Monday. We are broadcasting live in the beautiful city of Birmingham, Alabama. We're going to be in Columbus, Georgia on tomorrow mornings. For those of you that have followed us online, our website address is www.connectionssbj.com. Connect with us on Facebook, facebook.com/connectionssbj. And again, tomorrow we're going to be in Columbus, Georgia, as we are hosting another event of Power Hour. Power Hour is going to be held tomorrow, Tuesday, December the 8th at 11 o'clock at Iron Bank Coffee. You are invited. If you have not received an invitation and listened to this podcast and listen to this broadcast, you are definitely invited. Tuesday, tomorrow, December the 8th, 11 o'clock a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time at Iron Bank Coffee. Iron Bank Coffee is located at number 6 West 11th Street. Again, number 6 West 11th Street, downtown Columbus, Georgia, right off of Broadway. Beautiful location, good food, good people. We appreciate them even allowing us to, on a weekly basis, host this or hold this Power Hour event there at their location. Again, we are broadcasting live in Birmingham, Alabama. Again, we've given our website address, again, connectionssbj.com. Our Facebook page, facebook.com/connectionssbj. If you are interested in advertising with us, two numbers I want to give you. The first one is a number that is very familiar to you, area code 706-289-7863. I also have a 1-800 number now. Yay! 1-800-279-1455. Again, that is 1-800-279-1455. For all of you that would like to connect with us here, if you want to be a guest on the CSBJ radio show, feel free definitely to reach out to us. Today's topic we want to talk about, and I apologize for that dead air right there. Today's topic that we want to talk about, something that we have discussed before, and we just feel the need to go back over it. One of the things that we are coming off of is something that, again, is near and dear, or should be near and dear to every entrepreneur, near and dear to the hearts of every small business owner, and that was Small Business Saturday. And I just want to let us know, as the small business community, as entrepreneurs, there's a recent article that was put out. The numbers have been calculated, and it's amazing how quickly, again, these numbers have been calculated. But right now, it is estimated that there was an actual 14% increase from last year. 14% increase. So if you are able to give the small business owners a hand clap, I tell you, 14% increase over last year from 2014. The estimated spending, listen to this, folks, the estimated spending for one day here in the United States as it relates to Small Business Saturday reached $16.2 billion. Yes, I stated billion with a B. $16.2 billion this year. That is just absolutely phenomenal. If you have not supported a small business, definitely I encourage you to support a small business. If you are a small business, then a podcast like this, even being connected with us, via our website, via our live streaming events that we hold. We're going to be streaming that event tomorrow live as well, utilizing an app called Meerkat. So be sure to connect with us on Facebook and just follow us online. But we want to talk about today, 10 ways, and I'm going to label these ways as proven ways that you can actually promote your small business. 10 proven ways that you can promote your small business. I'm not going to necessarily list these in any type of chronological or numerical value as it relates to importance, but I truly believe, again, that we can all learn and utilize these ways to promote your business and whatever business you're in. we often state it doesn't matter the business that you have, whether it's just a web-based business, whether it's a retail-based business, maybe a combination of the two. If you don't have a website, there are definitely ways for you to promote your small business. And you say, well, Greg, this is after you're giving these tips after Small Business Saturday. And I say, yes, because we are rapidly closing up the fourth quarter. And these are tips that you can take into the beginning of next year to promote your small business. And we're hoping that you were able to close out this year strong. We're hoping that as a result of Small Business Saturday, as a result of maybe you even tuning in and following us with Connection Small Business Journal, that you've actually been able to do just that you've been able to not only just close out the year strong, but that you've actually been able to learn and put some of these tips and tools into practice that we've talked about down through this year. All right, so the very first thing that we want to talk about as far as ways to promote your small business. This is something that I think, and for those that come to Power Hour, you've heard me preach, if you will, on what's called a 30-second audio logo. The 30-second audio logo was designed literally as an elevator speech. We've heard the elevator speech. So if you're on the ground level, by the time you leave the ground level and arrive at the second level or the second floor, the individuals that are on the elevator with you should know your name, your business name, a method or a way of contact, and literally, quite honestly, what you do. So we need to all be prepared with what I label as a 30-second audio logo. If I'm speaking to you, if I meet you in the line at Starbucks, we don't necessarily want to hold up the line. If I meet you in line tomorrow at Iron Bank Coffee, we don't want to hold up the line. So in 30 seconds, I want you to meet me, to know what I'm about, who I am, what I represent, and ways for you and your business to get in contact with me, whether that contact be via a website, a Facebook page, some type of landing page, a phone number, something, a business card, something. We need to perfect that 30-second audio logo. And here at CSBJ and definitely at Power Hour, we try to do those things. We go around the room and everyone literally has about 30 seconds. Some go over, but we need to perfect that and make that at least a 30-second, what I label as an audio logo. Number two, I think that it's also important, and we've done a podcast in times past about the importance of the mindset that an entrepreneur must have. If you are a small business owner, there is a particular mindset that you have to have. There is a particular fortitude, mental fortitude that you must possess in order to be a successful small business owner, for you to be a successful entrepreneur. So I want to encourage you. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to remember that you no longer work an 8 to 5 or a 9 to 5. As a small business owner, I tell you, I'm happier, but I work harder now than I've ever did for a company. I never clock out. If I'm laying in bed or relaxing and watching a game or something like that, I never clock out. I am always dialed in to my business. I am always on duty. I'm always looking, for greater information or for more information that I can, number one, apply to my own business, and definitely for those of my followers, those listeners, those that read CSBJ, to inform them as well. So believe in yourself, and maybe we'll do another podcast about just the mental fortitude that you must have as a small business owner to be effective. There are days when no one is going to come into your retail store. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to wonder, hey, is my marketing plan working? Is my branding that I have in place, is that being effective? Well, there are some days where maybe all things are working, but customers aren't necessarily coming in. And sometimes, without the income or the capital coming in, trust me, you are tempted. I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know what that temptation looks like. You are tempted just to fold up shop. But there's a mindset that you must have within yourself to keep going in spite of low sales, in spite of no sales, in spite of different ones, family members, whoever, not necessarily believing in you. There's a particular mindset that you have. Number one, it starts with you. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to do everything possible, number one, to keep yourself motivated and to keep going and keep that particular mindset that you have. The third thing that we want to talk about is networking. Networking is critical. Networking is critical to any business. So we need to take advantage of every networking opportunity that presents itself. Some networking opportunities that present themselves are paid networking events. Some, even as it relates to CSBJ Power Hour and CSBJ Engage, are free events. We don't necessarily charge for our networking opportunities. When we give these networking opportunities away, and we give the information away, and we want you to be able to take advantage of every networking opportunity. At the same time I say that, I don't necessarily feel that every networking opportunity is right for every business owner. You as a small business owner, you as an entrepreneur must take a look at those individual networking opportunities, and you have to make a determination. Hey, is this worth my time, or no, it's not worth my time, and deal with those networking opportunities accordingly. So attend networking functions as often as possible. You can't necessarily be out of the office all the time. But hey, there comes a time where you have to delegate responsibility, delegate your duties as a business owner, maybe to someone for an hour or for 2 hours, to take you out of, as Michael Gerber would say in the book The E-Myth, take you out of working for your business and actually on your business. So definitely networking is critical as well. This one it's in the top 10 proven ways, but we also need to take advantage of print and broadcast media opportunities. And I know, here I am in the print business. Part of CSBJ is print. We actually have a newspaper or journal that is printed and available online and physically in print. But as a small business owner, I would encourage you, not just because I have a newspaper or I have a print publication, but I'm encouraging you to take advantage of those print broadcast media opportunities. And at the same time I say that, I will also say that more and more print, more and more broadcast has become mobile. So your focus should be utilizing, a form of media that offers a mobile version. We live in a mobile society now, where literally I can record my podcast, I can record my broadcast, I can record my television show directly from my iPhone 6S. I mean, I can do it. I've done it. All right. So we live in a mobile society. Of course, we're checking emails. I'm adding or editing articles directly from my iPhone. All right. So we are becoming more mobile. So those opportunities in print and broadcast media, those opportunities exist, but I would encourage you to take a look at and identify those print and broadcast media opportunities that are more mobile inclined, if you will. All right. Speaking engagements. This is something, again, that will allow you to promote your small business. I will say that, if you're not the guest speaker, that the speaking engagements might be a little limited. And that's why it's important that we do those 30-second or have those 30-second audio logos, down to the letter. But speaking engagements, this particular, I believe actually this Friday, December the 11th, I'll be speaking in Dallas, Georgia at an event. And, it's a business community meeting. Amanda Cornwell and the folks there in Dallas, Georgia, doing great things. By the way, let me go ahead and just give that address to you. It's going to be 300 West Parkway Suite 311, Dallas, Georgia 30132. If you want to contact with or network with Amanda and all the things that she's doing there with advertising to success, her website address is www.advertisingtosuccess.weebly.com. Again, those speaking engagements are important, and if you have an opportunity to get up in front of a room full of people and provide tips and talk about your business, I would encourage you to do so as well. All right, so that's speaking engagements. Press releases also are important.